Alright, so today we're talking about a project that stands out for a very simple reason. It's not just another crypto token that is floating around with big promises and no foundation. This one is actually tied to a publicly traded company in the United States. The token is called More, and it is part of a lifestyle and hospitality brand that has been around for quite a while. Now, what makes this token really interesting is that it's not owned by some random anonymous team like most projects out there. It's owned by Bell Buckle Holdings, which trades under the ticker BLLB on the US stock market. And that immediately gives it a level of transparency that most tokens just don't have. So when you're dealing with a company that's publicly listed, they're required to follow regulations, file disclosures and maintain accountability. And that's a big deal in the crypto world where transparency is often a gray area. So let's talk about the More brand. It's a luxury membership ecosystem that combines nightlife, dining, and exclusive experiences, and it uses blockchain technology to manage all of that. So basically, you need to hold the More token to access the brand's services and become a member. There are even lifetime membership options at different tiers, starting from around $2,500. So this isn't a new concept, it's a real-world application that connects blockchain with hospitality. And here's something that a lot of people don't know. The More token actually was launched way back in 2017. That makes it one of the earliest real-world utility tokens, way before people even started using the term real-world assets. So this project has history, it has proof of concept, and now it is entering a new chapter. Right now, the token trades on Uniswap, but the big news is that it's about to start trading on Biconomy, which is a fast-growing centralized exchange. So that's happening later this month, and it's an important step because it's going to bring a lot more visibility and accessibility. On Uniswap, the volume is naturally limited. It's a decentralized exchange. So unless a project is heavily marketed, most people won't even come across it. But once it gets listed on Biconomy, that exposure is going to increase significantly. And this is where the opportunity comes in. The More token is already backed by a legitimate US company. It already has a functioning ecosystem, but it hasn't really pushed hard on the marketing side yet. And that's why the trading volume right now is relatively low. Not because there's a lack of value, but because it's still under the radar. And that's often where early attention matters most. Now, to give you a bit more context on the company, Bell Buckle Holdings or BLLB, they recently unveiled its tokenization strategy, expanding beyond hospitality into entertainment and the creator economy. Now, the idea is to tokenize real-world access. Things like nightlife, music festivals, sport tickets, memberships, and digital rights. And the More token is the foundation of that strategy. Their CEO even said something that really sums it up well. He said, More proved that blockchain can manage access as elegantly as it manages financial instruments. So instead of using tokens just for trading or speculation, they're using them as verifiable credentials, digital passes that unlock real-world experiences. And because these tokens are on the blockchain, they're transferable, which means that members can sell or transfer access without friction. Now, another thing that is worth mentioning here is the More Las Vegas, which is their flagship location, and they're actually launching a brand new venue there on October 18th, which is just around the corner. After that, they plan to expand to New York and Miami, continuing to build out this token-powered lifestyle network. So if you think about it, this isn't your typical new crypto project. The token has been live since 2017. It has a limited supply of 30 million tokens, and it's tied to a company that's publicly traded in the US. So that's a pretty rare combination in this space. At the end of the day, what makes More different is the foundation behind it. Most tokens launch first and then try to build credibility later. more started with a real business, a working concept, and a transparent structure. And now it's re-emerging at a time when the market is paying a lot more attention to real-world utility. So as the listing on the Biconomy goes live and the Las Vegas location opens up, this could be a moment where more people start realizing what this project actually represents. It's a token that is tied to experiences, hospitality, and real-world exclusivity, all backed by a company that's already part of the US stock market. I don't think we have seen this in the market before, so I definitely see that this is something that we can capitalize on. But as always, nothing in this video was a financial advice, so always do your own investigation and research. I'll provide you guys with all the links that will be in the description, so make sure that you check those out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one shortly, so stay tuned.